Just real quick before we start the video, YouTube actually tells me that 100% of my videos are absolute shit, and that really hurts my feelings. So if you could subscribe so I can feel better about myself, that'd be very poggers. Thank you. This is Minecraft, a sandbox game where you Minecraft and die. Pretty self-explanatory. You may be asking, why do people love this game so much? And it actually has a very simple explanation. You can play it even if you don't know anything about the game. You can play as an expert. And there are infinite things to do. You can build pretty things, engineer a whole computer inside of the game, or fight people if you want to do that. One of the main things in Minecraft is, well, mining. And until now, that wasn't really fun, and as that's the main thing, they thought they should probably work on that. The Minecraft caves until now were very generic and honestly just bland at this point. And if you're mining, you wouldn't even interact with them because they didn't have that much valuable ore other than iron. But yeah, that doesn't really help you in the end game. But now, just look at this. This is amazing. I love it. It looks so beautiful. There's so many options that you can do with this. You can build a base. You can do anything. These caves are actually great. And the best thing about it, diamonds! Yeah, diamonds. These caves spawn on diamond spawn. And now, well, fair enough. You may think, ooh, but doesn't that make it OP and make diamonds less valuable? And no, actually. Now diamonds spawn in areas with stone that is way, way rougher than regular stone. And just look at this. You can mine this stone like fairly easy. And then look at that. Jesus, yeah. Not very fun, is it? Currently in the live snapshot, we only have the new cave generation, but in the Mojang live stream, they showcased a bunch of different cave variants, so let's go talk about that. These new dripstone caves, honestly, I think they're pretty cool. I think they're pretty sick, honestly. They come with 3 new blocks: stalactites, stalagmites, and dripstone blocks. Not only do these blocks look really cool, but they also have a pretty good purpose. If you fall on the spikes, it actually accelerates the damage you take from a fall. So this might have a use for mob traps or something. It could make them more effective and way easier to build, honestly. And that seems like something that Minecraft could use. I just recently got into automation, and I recommend everyone getting into automation. It's so much fun, especially if you can make something easier. That'd be amazing.
Hello, how are you? I am under the water.
And on the topic of water, let's have a water break. I know that this is Wadsy's idea, but I'm also going to do it since it's important to stay hydrated. So, this is where you pause the video, get some water, and drink up. Alright, now back to Minecraft. There's not much we can talk about here. They changed the water levels and water generation in caves, but I haven't seen it personally other than, from the live stream. I think it's pretty cool, but I feel like it's gonna get annoying after a while.
But I cannot see, I'm legally blind.
We don't know much about these caves other than the entire biome is based around the aesthetic of dark. So dark that the organisms in this biome rely on sound rather than vision. So we get wireless redstone, which lets you trap your friends even easier, so I'm very excited about that. I mean, it's all cool and all, but this biome has its own mob, so that's kind of sick. We don't really get too many bosses in Minecraft, so I think this is really cool. It's literally blind, as you can see from this clip, but if you want to fight it, you're gonna have to like completely bamboozle it and then snipe it. We're not exactly sure yet, other than just look at the damage. That's in full netherite gear, how much damage that thing does. So it does more damage than the dragon, and that's pretty insane, honestly. If a boss that you can just randomly find in a cave can do more damage than a boss at the end of the game, is either sick or broken, and I'm really hoping for sick, so I really can't wait for this update.
Oh my god! Wow!
I know this might be an unpopular opinion, but I actually really like the geodes. They're not useful other than as building blocks or as shards to make a spyglass, but I think they're really cool and something exciting to find while mining, and that's actually exactly what this update is about. So I don't know why people hate them so much. But I know that this might be asking too much, but this is like just a small suggestion, just my little opinion. It'd be really, really cool if we could get like different variants, because right now we only have amethyst, but if we could have like sapphires and rubies, that'd be so cool. I know that this is probably not gonna happen, but it would be amazing, like actually amazing.
What are you doing in my swamp?
And this, honestly, is my favorite feature and something that I've always wanted in Minecraft. You can find them by finding moss on the surface and just following the trail into a cave filled with vegetation. These plants honestly look so good. Everything looks amazing. It looks like a mod for Minecraft, but it's not a mod, and that's why it looks so good. It's really amazing.
But I'm not done yet.
Axoloths also spawn in this biome, and they are absolutely amazing. I absolutely love these guys. They're so cute. You can put them in a bucket, and they basically also act as underwater dogs if you can tame them. And they are amazing. I love them so much. Just look at them. They're so cute. Alright, here are some honorable mentions that, came with the update, but they're not cool enough to get their own section. The new ore textures, I'm honestly not a big fan of these. If I wanted different ore textures, I'd just get a texture pack, but I don't know. I think they just look worse than the regular textures. Candles are actually really cool. They work the same way as sea pickles, so that's pretty exciting for us builders. And there's something that I find very cool, and that is that you can dye them different colors to fit your build. So let's say you're building a medieval build, you can just use black or white candles, or then, for example, you might want to build something out of concrete. You can still use candles. You can just make them orange, It's really great. Copper is honestly kind of meh. It usually gets in the way of you mining or fills up random chests. And I don't really have that much use for it, but I do think it's rather interesting, and I do think that they really tried and put some passion into it, that it deteriorates after time. And I'm sure someone can do something cool with it, but I don't know how I feel about it. And the texture, not a big fan, honestly. Next up, glow squids. They seem honestly kind of boring. They're not in the live update yet, so I don't know. But they just seem kind of default and basic. I use Optifine, which you should definitely download, link in the description. But I can just zoom whenever I want without having to craft something, and it's instant. But I guess it's kind of cool for the few of you that don't use Optifine. Alright, now bundles, I think they're actually really cool and a pretty good solution to the problem with inventory space in Minecraft. Definitely better than just adding more slots. They're basically shulker boxes, but way worse and cheaper though. So I think there's a lot of potential with these bundles. So I'm happy about the bundles. I think it solves a lot of problems and it doesn't create any. So Also, just a quick little thing. I wanted to say thank you for all the support recently. 1,000 views on a video is absolutely fucking insane. So thank you so much. And if we hit 100 subs by the end of May, I'll do a 24-hour stream live on Twitch. So I don't want to do that, so maybe don't subscribe.